Getting set for baseball now on a Thursday night from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. These two should be exciting to watch go at each other, and it's all coming up next. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he has really pitched well at home, and I don't know if it's the energy from the fans or he feels comfortable on this mound. However way you want to slice it, he's thrown well at home, and I think we'll get another good performance at home in this game.
Here comes perhaps the fastest man in baseball as Billy Hamilton strides forward to get this ball game underway.
Billy Hamilton.
First of this 4-game weekend set as the opening pitch is swung on and missed for the first strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through. It looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
Reached for and popped into the air back behind second. There to take it is Gregorius for the first out. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You know, Corey Dickerson is the guy that's looking to turn it around right now. Watching his last game, he went 0 for 4, and it just looks like he's out of sync right now. Maybe this game is the game that gets him going.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, and the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And now pitch on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. In past meetings with Tanaka, comes in with 6 hits in 17 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. The windup and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg really does call a solid game back there. He does reward a pitcher for good location at times, but his reviews tend to be very good most of the time.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Coming to the plate now, Corey Dickerson. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category. Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Now another 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Just getting started here in the Bronx. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. Tampa Bay nothing. Yankees coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Jake Odorizzi gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, his last 3 outings have been, I'd say, inconsistent. They haven't been good. His ERA is over 4, just giving up too many runs. And when you give up that many runs, you're not going to and win games.
Stepping up now, Ken Sanchez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Ken Sanchez.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, this is game 1 of the road trip, and they're coming off a .500 homestand. I haven't been thoroughly blown away by them, but they're playing okay ball. But this is a big game for them, that first one on the road.
Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Into the second deck and gone. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. 8th home run on the season for him, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, he clearly didn't miss that pitch. He's so strong. If you look at the extension on that ball, he just really muscled that ball to the ballpark when it comes down to it.
Now batting, Brett Gardner. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July.
Gardner.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Everybody knows this is a hitter's ballpark. You hit a ball in the air, it's going to carry. You hit a ball on the ground, it's going to get through. But the key to hitter's ballpark is don't try to do too much. You know the pitcher's going to nibble, and you don't have to touch it. Just reach out and put it in play, and the ball can carry. So contact is the key to hitting in a hitter's ballpark.
First offering on its way. Here's a high pop-up. Miller is there for it. 2 gone.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Chris
Now in the
Carter.
box, Chris Carter, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Odorizzi's ready. First pitch on the way. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. It's a solo shot here for Chris Carter. 19th home run for him on the season, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Striding into the box, Starlin Castro. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Duffy comes up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On to the second inning now from Yankee Stadium. The Yankees lead it 2-0. Settling in now, Evan Longoria. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Longoria.
And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Count is 1-2.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Striding in, Brad Miller, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down to Headley at third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting sixth, first baseman Derek.
In now, Derek Dietrich. In past meetings with Tanaka, 2 for 3. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one right down Main Street.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The windup and the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
High in the air out to center field. Sanchez moves over, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They trail it here 2-0. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Ball 2.
And there's ball 2 now.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Set to deliver on 2-1. To 2-2 now.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Rays.
Batting seventh,
Steven Souza Jr. He broke on 2. And I'm looking at Steven Souza Jr. Remember the play he made on Zimmerman's no-hitter to end the game? Wow, that kind of put him on the map. Watching him since, the guy's got great range, he's got a strong arm, and he can hold his own defensively.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Now here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. Dietrich gloves it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 8th, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Here's Chase Headley. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, 3 base hits in 21 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. And a fastball is in there for strike 1.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strikes.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. So digging in now, Steven Souza. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 0-1. This one's down to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Into the box now, Matt Duffy. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
1 out, nobody on. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, 0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep bouncing. If they're going to swing at him, he's going to keep throwing him.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Stepping into the box, Kurt Casale. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Slider up that he gets a call on.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those were 2 good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And the Rays are in the hit column.
That's a nice controlled two-strike approach. You cut your swing down, and all you want to do is see the ball and hit it.
Designated hitter, Billy Hamilton. Fans, summer has officially arrived, and there's no better way to beat the heat than by joining us right here at the ballpark. With lots of giveaways, promotions, and great baseball to come, you can't lose. Pick up a pocket schedule at any stadium ticket window and come out to the ballpark this summer.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Oh and 1, here it comes. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Weakly hit towards first. Gonna be a tough play, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the one. They're down 2-0. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. The 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Here it comes on 1-1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Hit on the ground out to short. Duffy is right there. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The center fielder, number 13, Ken Sanchez.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Ken Sanchez. Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it. Just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Matt Holliday standing in now. A little bouncer. Spin throw gets him at first. A great play there as runners do move up to second and third.
fielder number 48.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Carter. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games. And he's a big part of it right here. That's his third RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Here's Starlin Castro as he loops under the ball and pops it up. Set to deliver the 0-1. In the dirt here. 2 out with the man at first. This is line to left. Dickerson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Yankees 4, the Rays nothing. Matt Vasgersian back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning. Now here it comes. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 10, Corey Dickerson.
Riding in once again, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The pitch. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Late that time for a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Chopped weakly to the left. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Yankees lead it 4-0. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 33.
Into the windup and the pitch. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and this will be taken in by Longoria for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Digging in for his second at bat, Didi Gregorius. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a soft liner. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Chase Headley.
Here's Chase Headley. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Now the 0-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. So coming to the plate,
Leading
Brad Miller. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Brad Miller.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Sent on the ground out to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Ready for another chance? Derek Dietrich. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
This guy's one of the great pitchers in the game. When he's pitching from 0-2 counts, hitters don't have a chance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. So striding in, Steven Souza comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
The 0-1 on its way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Hit to third. Headley's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Now at the plate, Francisco Cervelli. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw swing and miss, but he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone, because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-2 home. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation, because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Lays off 2-2 now. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Standing in now, Ken Sanchez, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Sanchez is retired, 2 down now.
11, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters coming to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Yankees 4, the Rays nothing. Striding in once again, Matt Duffy. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Sanchez has a beat on it. 1 down.
Now batting, catcher Kurt Casale.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kurt Casale. He reached on a single in his first try. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
Took something off the curveball there. 76 miles an hour. It's 0-2.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knees. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One strike offering now to Hamilton. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here he comes again. 1-2. And another foul ball. Pulled toward right center field. Sanchez has a read on it, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Rays. They trail here 4-0. Erasmo Ramirez enters
now
to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 30, Erasmo Ramirez.
Matt Holliday standing in now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And the pitch. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Souza. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
The batter,
Chris Carter will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Boy, he's not picking him up at all. Two swings and misses right now. You're not feeling confident at all if you're in the batter's box.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Digging in once again, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch on its way. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch in the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
This is lifted out to left. Gardner is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 3.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. The 2-2 one more time. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're down 4-0. Ready for another chance? Greg Bird. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Boy, that fastball in right there really makes him conscious of the inside pitch and starts cheating. Now you're set up to throw something away if you elect to do that.
And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Ready for another shot now, Chase Headley. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're in front 4-0. Digging in to try it again, Brad Miller. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
In now, Derek Dietrich. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Man, that is the Cardinals' sin for any pitcher, and you never expect a guy of this caliber to make that mistake. Had the hitter down 0-2 and let him off the hook by plunking him. He'll be talking to himself about that one.
Ready once again, Steven Souza. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
He finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they were different pitches. Both down. Good pitchers pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So this home crowd likely to give him a standing O as he departs with the shutout in check, and a nice tip of the cap there to acknowledge a job well done. Tyler Clippard takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Tyler Clippard.
Stepping in now, Matt Duffy, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 0-1. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Has a look, now the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Tampa. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Danny Farquhar is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Danny Farquhar.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Catcher Francisco Cervelli.
Now that's popped up. Miller is there for it. 1 out.
The center fielder, number 13, Ken Sanchez.
Now batting, Ken Sanchez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
The 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. Low and inside with the breaking ball, as that causes him to back up a bit.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Now a flare out toward right center. Here comes Souza, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
He gets another hit, his 3rd hit of the game. Now he's been ice cold at the plate recently, so maybe we're seeing signs of him coming out of it.
Here's Brett Gardner now. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or 2 in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Miller is there. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Yankees. They lead it 4-0. Stepping up now, Kurt Casale. He's
Leading
1 for 2 in the ball game.
Catcher, Kurt Casale.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Well, the rain is coming down hard here. It's definitely getting wet out there. Look at the outfielders. Those poor guys, they always get soaked out there in the outfield. All I got to say, though, is I'm glad I'm sitting right here in the booth next to you, Matt, and not down there on the field.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth.
Well, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half with 2 different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that one.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Swing and a miss, and now Tampa Bay's down to their final strike here.
Oh, man, I talk about frustrated. You're down 0-2 with this guy. You know he's got 4 pitches in his back pocket. You just don't know which one he's going to throw.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Tampa Bay, good night.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
4-0 the score tonight. Masahiro Tanaka records the victory, his 13th of the year, as he allows just 1 hit through his 7+ innings of work. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.